Okay, students, see this program, some portion will be left concept. I show you how it will be accessed, the array of object. This will be object. Again, I am saying this is size will be fixed by 10. Okay, means loop is iterated to 0 to 9, right? And order A means it will access 10 times. Order 0 dot get data, order 1 dot get data, order 2 dot get data, like that. And like in here also output order 0 dot put data, 1 dot put data. Okay, means it will access the 10 item price and 10 item number, right? Means 10 times it will access, 10 times access by the object. Okay. And next topic is, you see, static class member. This will be very important. Theory part will be coming for this topic, static data member, static member function. Most time frequently theory part coming in, what is static data member, what is static member function. And you know the keyword static means what? Constant. Okay, static means constant. Write down a static data member of a class is just like a global variable that is this data member is globally available for all the objects of that class type the static data member are usually maintained. You just write down the definition. Frequently definition is coming for this topic. To store values common to the entire class. Okay, you see, what is static data member? A static data member of a class is just like a global variable for its class. That is, this data member is globally available for all the objects of that class type. The static data member are usually maintained to store values common to the entire class. Means data member members you already know. The variable we used inside the class is called data member, and the function we declared inside the class is called member function, right? But static is what? In some special tasks we use special data member. Okay, when we done programming, then you clearly understood the thing. What I want to say means static data member is nothing but what? It's like simple data member, but this data member is globally available. Globally means outside the main function. Okay, for all the objects of that class type, means this data member outside the main function are usually maintained to store values common to the entire class. Means it will be stored the value which is common for the whole class. Okay, you just note down definition. And next is static. Okay, you just write down, and the declaration of static you have to write. Okay, after you write, you below I will write down how declare the static class data member. See, the declaration of a static data member within the class definition is similar to any other variable, except that is starts with the keyword static, right? As shown below. You write down that this is not a programming, this is simply example. Simple definition, okay? Don't be confused. Class X, this will be the keyword static, small s, small t, I see static. Int count is variable. This is example, okay? You write down here the declaration within the class, okay, but outside the main function. That way it is called globally declared, right? You see, I tell you, the declaration of a static data member within the class definition is similar to any other variable declaration, except that it starts with the keyword static. Means it is similar to other data variable, only it will have one keyword static, okay, and variable is count. And it will be declared within the class, but outside the main function. That's why in definition it will be declared the what we declare globally, means outside the main function, right? This will be class body. Okay, this will just a declaration of a static member. After this you write down okay. The definition above declared static member count outside the class will be as follows. Okay, you write down. Okay, you write down the definition. In exam sometimes can be like that. What is static data member? Write details with example, then you have to write this. Above means the previous one. Okay, there is no enough space, that's why right here. Declare static member. Static member count means previous variable. We declare count integer data type outside the class. X is your class, the scope resolutor. Okay. Therefore, the entire class definition would look like S plus X definition of static data member. And last one line you write down a static data member must be defined outside the class definition these are stored separately rather than as a part of an object. Okay, means what you see, the definition of above declared static member count is what we declare the variable count outside the class definition. Class will be as follows with reference to x is what the class, count is the variable. We declare scope resolutor with respect to this. Therefore, the entire class definition would look like S plus X static int count and this. Okay, the definition of static data member. A static data member must be defined outside the class definition as these are stored separately rather than as a part of a object. Means it will be declared separately. Okay, defined separately from the class definition. And next one is static member function. Static member, this is static data member. Next one is static member function. Static member function. Write down a member function . that accesses only the static members of a class declared a static keyword means static this can be done by putting keyword static before the function declaration and the class definition as shown below. Static void show is your what member function. Okay. After this, you write one thing here. There is no space here. That's why I write here. You just write below this thing. One just simple thing that int x count, right? See, for a static member function, a member function that accesses only the static members of a class may be declared as static. This can be done by putting keyword static before the function declaration in the class definition as shown below. Means here what is the member function? This and this keyword static we used. Okay. And after this below you write int x and resource combinator count. Int x for x is the class. Okay. Basically what you understood, the static class member means static data member, and static member function is nothing but it is used globally, and this is required for some special purpose. When we done programming, then you already understood clearly. Means you just simply understood this will be declared outside the class, actually inside within the class, but outside the main function. Means it will be declared globally, and we have must be putting a keyword static, right? This will be the essential part. Okay, and you see, okay, then sometimes questions coming. So what do you mean by static data member of class? Characteristics of a static data member. Okay, then you have to write the characteristics. Okay, static. Main characteristics what? Declaration within the class definition and definition outside the class definition. Okay, means this will be the definition. This is called definition. A definition, you just notice that definition is always outside the class definition. Okay, this will be called definition of static member function. A definition is outside the class and declaration is within the class. This will be the main characteristics. Also you can see in static data member, means declaration is within the class but definition is outside the class. Okay, mainly this will be the main characteristics, right? I write down. Okay, you. Okay, you remember means declare within the class and definition is outside the class, right? You just write down one question answer type. Sometime exam coming, a static data member function characteristics and comparison with one another. Then you have to write. This will be the simple definition. And if your exam coming, what is static data member sorry member function explain with example, then you have to write this. Sometimes as a question you write, what do you mean by static data member of a class? Okay, static data member. Okay, and next is explain the characteristics of a static data member. Explain the okay, then you have to answer. You know the definition. Or this question will be coming like this also. This is important. That also sometime coming like that. Or what are static class members? Okay. What are static class members? Okay. Then you have to write. A class can have static data members as well as static member functions. Okay. The static data member are the class variables that are common for all the objects of the class only one copy of static data members is maintained. You just write down this note is important, which is shared by all the objects of the class. You see, a class can have static data member as well as static member function. The static data member are the class variables that are common for all the objects of the class. Only one copy of static data members is maintained, which is shared by all the objects of the class. Okay. After this, you write After this you write, after this part you write they are visible only, what I am saying before, within the class, but their lifetime is the entire program they can be accessed by all the member functions. Okay, after this you will be write this. Okay, they can be accessed by all member functions, and last, a member function that accesses only static data members of a class, static member function, it cannot access other data members but static members. Last line you write, the static data members are useful. This is the characteristics when some data values are to be shared across objects of the same class. Okay, see, I tell you already know what is static data member function, and I tell you from this they are visible only within the class. I already tell you that we have to declare within the class, but the definition is outside the class. Okay, using scope resolution operator, and their life, it is a characteristic they cannot be accessed. Sorry, the static data members are useful when some data values are to be shared across objects of the same class. Means it will be shared by the same class. Okay, and this is the member function definition. Static member function that access only static data member, means this static member function only accessed by static data member, and it cannot be accessed other data member but static member. Okay, and it cannot access other data member, means a member function that access only static data member of a class is static member function. Okay, it cannot access other data member, means a member function which access only static data member, that member function is called static member function. It cannot access other data member, okay, but static member, only static member, and this will be the main characteristics. The static data member are useful when some data values are to be shared across objects of the same class. Okay, means it will be accessed by the same class, means in same class there is static data member and there is static member function, and static data member is accessed by static member function, not other by another general data member, right? And this will be the useful in this same class, means the both class, where which class both member function and data member are declared. Okay, in under, for suppose class is X and the static data member is for static count and member function is static void show, means the class is same for both the data member and member function. Class X is same for int count and class X is for also void show, means the class is same for both data member and member function. Okay, both like that the class X is for static data member, class Y is for static member, not like that concept. Class is same, means what class you declare for static data member, that class is also declared for static member function, and then this both will be interconnected. Okay, then this static member function void show will be accessed by the static data member int count, means static int count. Okay, and class will be same. That's why this is will be the characteristics across objects of the same class. Okay, you just note down from the beginning. If you any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, then next class we discuss the program of static data member function. Okay, you just note down, and if you any doubt, you can ask me in my mail. Thank you.